So, in case all of you guys didn't know, I make comic strips about characters that I made up all by myself, and sometimes I just wonder what it would be like for people to actually see them and have them beg for my autograph whenever they see me. So not only did I create comics, but I actually got a little attached to the characters that I made that are in my comics. I actually have like a couple of comic characters I would actually like to explain. So this is a picture of a comic strip character that I made, and he's called Curtis Patton Macaulay. So the reason that Curtis looks so sad is because he's one of those weird freshman high school kids, but here's the twist. He has nightmares every single night of his life, and he's hated by everyone who goes to his school, except for very few people. But the part where all the comics the part that all the comics takes place in is a part of his life where his nightmares actually come out of his dreams and actually starts to try murdering the main character. And it's basically like Nightmare on Elm Street with a couple of twists in it. I would have this little problem with kids' movies where you always know the movie's going to end up good, no matter what. And even if you see like a character accidentally fall off a cliff in a kids' movie, you actually start to realize that some kind of entity is going to save that character from getting put out of his misery, I guess. But that doesn't happen with my kind of comics at all. If you see a character fall off a cliff in one of my comics, no, nothing's gonna save them, they're dead. And that's where the true part starts to come into my comic strips, because it actually ends up with a little bit of shock, because you're expecting this to happen because it happens all the time, but it doesn't. Another character I have is named Zen. He's basically he's an alien who accidentally crash-landed on Earth. It's a comic character I made that has a little bit of characteristics put into the character. So the story is where the alien accidentally hits his UFO and then starts to fall into this sort of thing called Earthway 7B, and it's unfinished, and it just launches him into the surface of the Earth, and he has to survive there and try to get something that could fly in space. Now, between that time, he has to dress up as like a human specimen, and the reason why is because people might be a little concerned when just having an alien around. So they'd obviously send Zen to the FBI and horrible experiments would happen. So those are my comic strips. Pretty interesting, eh? I'll try to get them out soon, as long as you actually say you're interested in them. And I really love Super Mario somethings. I really love my first subscribers' supports, and please go watch his channel as soon as he uploads anything. So anyways, this is JJ Tomlin, signing off.